How you doing, folks? It's your boy Marcos. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Let's kick this off right here. Manic Mondays. Really excited to bring you this new segment. Basically, if you didn't catch the previous videos, which I'll put down in the description below, on Friday, Thursday, I ask you to make me a class. Anything you want, that's what I'll rock. That's what we're gonna play with. And here's what I got. I got from two people, from Who and Sean. They wanted me to run Ballistic Knife, Hardline. Well, Ballistic Knife is the only gun. No gun, no weapon, just that. And then the perks would be in Tier 1, I'd have Hardline and Lightweight. Tier 2 would be Fast Hands. And Tier 3 would be Extreme Conditioning and Dead Silence. And the Combat Axe is Smoke. Okay. So, obviously it's a bit different than anything I ever used. I've never gone out there and tried a knife. That's not something I do. And being fast isn't really part of my game. This is my first game right here that I'm putting up. I'm going to do it before and after. So this is my first game that I played with this. And my first impression was, whoa, this is fast. Like, I am moving too quick for me to like keep up with this. So I wasn't really sure how exactly to play this. I suck with the combat axe for starters. I've never used it. You know, in that party game, the one in the chamber, or Sticks and Stones. Pardon me. That's about the only time I've ever thrown a combat axe or a tomahawk, and I was never good at it. And I'm still not good at it. And I don't think I'll ever be good at it. But I feel a little bit better with the ballistic knife. Not so much in the knifing part, because I'm not too good at knifing, but in shooting, as you've been seeing. It's a one-shot, one-kill, so if you hit the guy, you're in pretty good shape. Kill streaks are whatever I want. This guy's over here trying to hide. I've been seeing a lot of people here lately. It's not a good spot, as you can see right here where I'm gonna die. I couldn't turn around quick enough to defend myself. And kill streaks, I put UAV, hunter killer in the care package. Alright, so this is my first game. I just put it as low as possible. I don't like RCXD, so I put the other ones lowest. If you're running around knifing, don't bother to have a care package. I got lucky here. I managed to get it. But if someone comes up to you, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. You can't defend yourself. You don't have a gun to like shoot the guy. So you're just gonna die. So you expect, I guess, from a knifer, somebody to just keep, especially with the speed that I got, keep running around, get behind people, flanking them, and oh my lord, there goes that tomahawk, and there goes a ballistic knife. Skewered from behind. I love that word. Skewered right there. And when you get in with the tomahawk, they give you the chopped up. It's great stuff. Oh god, that tomahawk is just ugly in my hands. That's how I knife right there. See, I'm a little bit different. I mean, you basically do that with a gunfight right there, except I'm just using my ballistic knife as a one-shot, one-kill. Thought that guy was gonna be a little closer there. So I do try to get around to him, and sneak from behind and stab him. But I also feel comfortable enough to go and skew and just shoot him. Shoot the ballistic knife at him. I'd rather keep them as far away from me as possible. It's kind of my instinct always in Call of Duty, so I really enjoyed playing with these knives because it was kind of trying to fight what I've always done. I always wanted to keep my gun barrels as far away from possible and put them to my advantage as possible. But with knives, I kind of have to be in your face all the time. But I think that, oh lord, there you go, chopped up. I love it. I'll tell you what, there's not one thing that I did enjoy about this class. There's not a bigger satisfaction than hitting somebody with a tomahawk, man. Like right there, oof, I was hyped for like the next minute. I'm telling everybody, I think I was playing with one or two buddies, I think Joe's on here. And I remember just telling him, I was like, that's it, man, I'm feeling it. This is something special right here. And obviously I just got clapped afterwards. I mean, it wasn't anything special. People get tomahawked every day. Call of Duty. But for me, you know, every time, once you nail it, you know, because you die so many times. Part of knifing, too, which is why I never do it, is that you're going to die. Like, it's not a type of mode where you're going to live a long time. Like, you're going to die. You're running into people all the time. And anybody with a shotgun is probably going to kill you. Anybody with an assault rifle is probably going to kill you if they see you coming at you. So your gameplay is 100% on stealth, sneaking around and getting them without them even noticing that you're there. Getting in and out. And on the occasion I think I rely a little bit too heavily on shooting the ballistic knife because I feel comfortable with it. I really, even when in the game itself, I rarely try to knife. I'd rather hit fire than knife. I'd rather have my chances with that. I feel a little bit good with throwing the ballistic knife out because of Black Ops 1, where in gun game that would be the last thing. So I got okay with it. I kind of understand how you have to lead, how you how you have to aim it exactly. It's not perfect in the sense that when you aim it at the person that's going to actually hit him, you kind of have to figure out where he's going to be when I throw that. And that's something I don't really have with the Tomahawk. In this first game, I was mesmerized by the speed. I was going way too fast for my own good. I was trying to still find some sort of semblance of a gun in using the ballistic knife, like right there, you know. I should have probably gone right there. I should have dipped over onto the bridge and gone around them. Now, I wasn't sure he was exactly there, but when I saw him, I should have at least tried that. Dropped the smoke. Smoke's another thing. In this first game, I had no idea what to do. And the VSAT comes up, and I was like, oh no. I was chop him up. Beautiful, right there. Hype for another 10 minutes. Don't care about the VSAT no more until I get popped, and then I care about the VSAT. But yeah, that was one thing I noticed too when I was playing through these games, especially early on. My teams were just getting smacked because I was getting smacked. And even though I might end up at the end leading the team, it'd be a struggle, and I'd be barely breaking positive at the beginning. And I said it was a two-part series. So this is the beginning. This is the first game I played, so you can see what I'm doing, what I was thinking right off the bat. No experience, you know, first time with the class. Then I'm going to show you a few games later, maybe a couple hours later, when I had a pretty good game that I feel comfortable with. So you can see some of the differences. Chopped him up right there, but I got that guy in front, the guy behind me. I was done. You really want to engage when you got a knife, one-on-one knife battles. That's something I figured out in this game ASAP. If you I try to give him the long distance, no way. I tried throwing that Tomahawk so many times long distance. Kudos to people who actually do that. I didn't even get anybody. But overall, I was pretty happy with this being my first game. This is just a mess. This guy should have killed me. I have no idea what happened to him. I was just knifing and praying. Equipment. Now you don't see it in this gameplay, but in other early games. Oh man, I'm not used to. For example, I always like to run engineer, see where everything is. My man looked the wrong way. Without engineer though, I'm here about to bam, run into claymores. I'm dying a little bit. I own that flat jacket, which I normally have also. So this was, I felt so naked. I felt fast. I felt I had speed, and that was it. Because I felt unarmed. I didn't feel I was comfortable in any gunfights. Getting care package was a mess. Don't ever run care package when you're knifing. Just don't do it. I pulled it off here. Luckily, got that VSAT, so that really came in clutch. That was a beginner's luck right there, I guess, when it comes to knifing. But it's really fun though. That was one thing. Even though I noticed that I wasn't having like the kind of games that I like to have, what was making that difference? My team was losing. I'm still having fun though, and I think there's something to say about that. Right there, I thought I had one more ballistic knife there, but I didn't. And that was what I was saying, you know, treating it as if I had a gun instead of knives. You know, I'm trying to shoot this thing. I'm not trying to go around or anything. And this guy, I'm trying to get him, and got him. And that's, you know, where I feel my strengths at. You should always play to your strengths. You know, I don't feel comfortable at this point, my first game, rushing in there and trying to flank them and trying to, get in their face and knife them. I feel comfortable, a little bit more comfortable shooting them. So I go ahead. I pick up a gun there accidentally, put it right away. Don't want anybody to get mad at me. I'm not shooting. That guy, I got a treat for that guy right there. We saw down there. This was nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You know, those one of those kills you just get hyped for the rest of the game. You know, you're like, oh, I got this. I'm the man. Until that guy comes and just lays you out. I picked kill confirm. I didn't ask for a game type. They didn't give me a game type, so I picked kill confirm. Just with the premise that there aren't any set spawns. Chopped them up. There aren't any set spawns, so you know I wouldn't have to be worried about being spawn trapped and just dying, because I mean I wouldn't be able to break a spawn trap with a knife only. And also because if I do get to knife somebody, you get the tag, and that's one big advantage that I found about this. Even if you even when I was skewing people, keeping them from the distance, you know, 95% of the time I'm gonna end up getting that tag, and that really helps out, especially in getting these kill streaks and getting that flown. It's a nice little kill here to end it right there through the smoke. And that's your ball game right here. So part 1 right here. We did, let me check out how we did over here. Let's check out how we did. 23 and 16 with 25 confirms and 3 denies. You know, I love the team, but I mean, I could have done a lot better. I could have told you that if I had a gun. But overall, I was pretty satisfied with that as my first game with the knives. Now, tune in for part 2. I'm gonna post it up.